managed to get whitelisted for the game and you've changed your name. Before you go out and start killing monsters, you may want to change some of the settings. Here's how you do that. If you click on the cog at the top left hand corner of the game, you can change a few settings there. You can change your graphical settings and you can change whether there's sounds for weapons and sounds for music in the game. There's quite a lot on the screen here. As you can see in the bottom left hand corner, you've got the chat box. That's where you can chat with other players in the game, that's where you can directly message people. And on the right hand side, you can see the players that are in that current tile. And on the bottom right hand side, you can see your gold. If you find that the UI is a bit too big for you, what you can do is if you just press Control and then zoom in or zoom out with your scroll wheel on your mouse, and as you can see, that will make the UI either smaller or bigger. If you want to trade with other players in the game, if you hover your mouse over them, right click and then click the trade button. On their screen, they'll get a request to accept the trade like this. And once they click on that, you'll see that there'll be a trade screen that has opened up. At the moment, you can only trade 5 items per trade. This is likely to change in the future as everything else is, because this is the closed beta. Once you've decided the items that you want to change and are happy with everything, when both players click accept, then the items will be moved into the other players' inventories. That's all of the basic interface stuff out the way. So now what you want to do is level up your character. Before you can do that, you need to take a look at the map. If you click here, you'll be taken to the overworld and you'll see that there's numbers around where my character is. Now these numbers represent the difficulty of the monsters that are in them. Because we're a brand new account, you want to find a tile that is number 1. If you're going to any tiles above that, like 2 or 3, you're almost certainly going to die pretty quickly. If you go to a tile number 3 or even 2, you may even die to one shot. So definitely find your way to a tile 1. All you need to do to get to tile 1 is just walk to the edge of the tile that you're in and it will teleport you there. Now, killing monsters is going to drop loot, you're going to get weapons and armor. But if you want to give yourself a little boost at the beginning of the game, you can buy some weapons and armor from this blacksmith here. All you need to do, click interact. If we go to armor here, you'll see you've got 3 different types of armor that you can buy. This is for a range build, this is for a melee build, and then this is for a magic build. Because I want a bit of a HP boost, I'm going to buy some night gear. In order to do that, here's what I do. Click on it, click purchase. I'll connect my wallet. Should be connected here. There we go. Once it's done that, it should let me buy it. And there we go, I bought myself a night helmet for 10 cents. Bargain. Do the same with the chest plate. Same with the night leggings. And the same with the night boots. And there we go, look, already been added into my inventory and I'm automatically wearing it. So if we look at these items here, you can see, get a bit of a boost there. Now if you want to take these items off quickly, just double click on them like this. And if you want to wear them, just right click, they'll go on straight away. Time to go fight. Now there is a bit of a bug at the moment, so if you saw when I equipped the items in the town, it didn't show it on my HP here, but as soon as you load another tile, it will show. If you ever have any issues with stats not updating, all you really need to do is either refresh the page or go to another tile, and then that will refresh all of your stats. So, now that we're in this zone, we want to kill some monsters. Now there is a trick to killing these. What I find is best is if you go near them and then you try to bring them away, and fight as you're moving backwards. But you've got to be careful, they do tend to swarm you. And if you haven't got good enough armor, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Bit like me at the moment. Oh, this could go either way. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, try not to get swarmed there. Ooh, that was tough. See that one dropped piece of gold there? So my gold has been updated. I now have 3 gold. Who's going to win? Me or the Myanmar? Could be close. Right, me, but barely. So within this level 1 mob tile, there'll be different difficulties. So you see this is a level 2 monster. There is also a level 1 monster, which should be a green slime that I'm sure we'll find somewhere. Oh, occasionally, because it's closed beta, you will get this just when the game updates. If you ever get that, just refresh. I've just leveled up, which means I have some skill points to use. You see there's a little notification here. You can either click this or press the button C. Now, we've got 5 skill points that we can either put into the strength skill, agility skill, or the intelligence skill. Now, these are pretty basic. The strength is going to be for your melee weapons like this one here. Agility goes towards range weapons like bows and arrows, but it also includes quite a lot of agility swords. And the intelligence is magic. So if you have any staffs, this is going to increase your intelligence damage. Now, if we look at the sword here, you see there's a damage modifier. So it says it will give a 4% strength bonus. So the way that that works is like this. So at the moment, my basic damage is just 10. I get a little bit of buff from this sword. Now, if I were to level up my strength skill here, you see I'm going to do more damage with the same sword. We want to keep a lookout for any weapons that have high strength, agility, or intelligence modifiers. Current meta is to put all of your points into one skill, and the best skills at the moment have to be magic and range. Range is better for higher DPS, so if you're looking to kill things like bosses, it's going to be easier to do with range. Magic is better for leveling up and group damage, as magic weapons have splash damage. That being said, this is a closed beta and things are changing all the time. There is going to be an update fairly soon that's going to affect the way that all of the weapons work and the requirements that you need to wield them. As soon as that update comes out, I will let you know what the new metas are, but for the moment it still is range and magic. Now you know the basics of the game and how to level up. If you'd like to play Tales of Meteora during the closed beta, click on the linked video here where I explain how you can create an account and auto whitelist yourself.